Today is my birthday. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. I'm 29 years old. Happy birthday to me. I always wear a tiara on my birthday. And it's Wednesday, and on Wednesdays we wear pink. I am excited because I can finally open my letter. I'm super nervous. My heart is like racing. A little bit of background on me in high school. I was a very studious kid and got very good grades. And I got a full academic scholarship to college. I was a huge theater nerd, did all the musicals and the plays and improv groups and all the nerdy stuff. I was actually a very talented actress in high school. I qualified for national acting competitions. I won awards. Part of me really wanted to pursue acting as a career. I had a solid small group of friends that were also huge nerds. I dated a bit in high school. I had a couple different high school boyfriends. I was kind of always the girl who had a boyfriend. I was the worst. I was a bit conceited.
A lot of people asked if I did it myself. Yeah, I did.
A bit obsessed with how I looked. That was me in high school. Me today, it's been an eventful 10 years. I have gotten 2 bachelor's degrees. I worked as a hospital nurse in the pediatric ICU, saving lives. I moved a lot, and I recently moved to New York City to start over. I've been looking at this date on this letter for 10 years, and it's like, holy crap, it's finally here. Let's do it. This thing is fucking thick, man. Oh, my handwriting, wow. August 13th, 2006. Look at that. Dear Jackie, so, you're leaving for college tomorrow morning. Can you believe how far you've come? It seems crazy now, but in a few days you will have a new home. Now, I intend for this letter to allow you to look back on who you were at 18. Let's see. You had a 3.73 GPA, were 5'4", and hopefully still are, and weighed 114 pounds. Oops. You wore size 26, size 1 or 2 jeans, and most dresses you own are size 0. I was very vain and very conceited, and I had just gone on like a mad crash diet. That was like the thinnest I've ever been. I'm glad that I'm not as obsessed with it now than I was. I've gotten past the point of like really hating how I look. Anybody that's struggling with that kind of stuff, I swear to God, it gets better in your 20s. You think of your personality as sarcastic, funny, a little cynical, and sweet. You're not cynical, you dumb bitch. You're pretty much a female Chandler from Friends, your favorite television show, along with Alias, The OC, Gilmore Girls, and Sex and the City. Well, that sounds like 2006. Now for the gooey stuff. You've had 3 serious boyfriends, and then I say in detail who these boyfriends were. Names redacted. I do describe my final high school boyfriend as having, and I quote, the emotional capacity of a sandwich. So that's good. Some pretty personal stuff, so I'm gonna take it out. Sorry, guys. So right now, in quotation marks, in your life, your big problems were going on the pill, you started today, that crazy party last Thursday night where you got so drunk that not only did, and I can't tell you that part. No. You were so blasted that you couldn't even tell that it was a bad idea. Think how great your life is now. That must seem incredibly trivial to the woman, Jackie. Yeah, it does seem pretty trivial. Let's just say that shit went down, I made some bad decisions, and had a bit of fallout with my friends after because of it, which seemed like a huge deal then, but 10 years later, not that huge of a deal. Well, I just was writing this for nostalgic purposes. Oh, no shit. Oh, no way. Your best friends were Carolyn, Emily, Lauren, and Jackie. Yes, I had a friend named Jackie. I hope you're still in contact with them. Let's see. So out of those 4, I still talked to 2 of them. I had a bit of falling out with the other 2. 50% success rate. It's pretty good. I'm glad to say that 2 of the people I list in here I still consider very good friends. Oh, and He's a doll. Yeah, that guy came to visit you when you were in nursing school, and upon realizing that you were suddenly single, decided to hit on you aggressively until you literally had to push his face away. So, not such a doll. Stuff you need to have accomplished. Get a tattoo of 7. You wanted me to get a tattoo of literally the number 7. You're an idiot. Get a nose job. Oh, told you I was vain. Become a wonderful actress and star in a big feature film, but stay grounded enough to not be in the tabloids. I'm glad that I made sure to put that in there, you know, because God forbid I became famous and then wasn't grounded, and I read this and I was like, whoops, messed up. I did act for a little bit in LA. I acted for about a year, but the constant rejection combined with the inconsistencies of work and the fact that you're always looking for a job. Like, looking for a job is painful enough, but when you're literally doing it every day, it's extremely draining. It's not a job that was right for me. For some people, it works extremely well, but after a year, I was done. I'm glad I went out there and followed my dreams, but I'm also glad that I found a career that's much more conducive to my personality. Meet Hugh Jackman and Patti LuPone. Never got to meet them. Yet, I suppose there's still a chance. If not acting, become an executive at a fabulous electronics company. I legitimately thought I was going to be an executive at a company at 28. Like, what the hell was I thinking? Okay, to be fair, job outlook was very different in 2006, okay? Stay blonde. Oops. Get married. I did that, but I'm currently going through divorce, so sorry, bitch. Have 2 children, Charlotte and Christopher. I don't have 2 kids, but I do have a dog, and her name is Charlotte, so I'm counting that one down as a win. And own your own home. I did buy a house and sell a house, so check. Yeah, that's a lot, so if you haven't done that, you should get going. Okay. I'm gonna get right on that. You are an amazing girl. Don't ever forget that. You are confident, beautiful, and hilarious. You know, saying you're hilarious makes it true. If you can find something to do in your life that you love and that loves you, then by all means go for it. What's stopping you? Well, that's really sweet. I like to think that I've done that. It wasn't until I got into college that I realized I wanted to go into medicine. I never would have thought that I would become a nurse, but it's something that I love and that loves me, and I'm happy to be a nurse. So I think 18-year-old Jackie would be like, okay, you might not be an executive, but I guess a nurse is okay. When you look back on 2006, remember the good times and learn from the bad. Only make mistakes once, then never again. If you fall, get back up and forgive yourself. It's in the past. Remember, the rewards for those who persevere far exceed the pain that must precede the victory. Be yourself and love life. I can't express to you how much I hope you've made me proud of you. That's like vaguely threatening. What if I didn't, bitch? Remember this, Jackie, when you make your decisions. What would I say? That sounds like a terrible way to live life. Make all my decisions based on what 18-year-old me would say. I'd be like, I'm putting money in a savings account. 18-year-old me would be like, go buy shoes instead. That's not a good way to live. Oh, this is all caps, by the way. Make me proud. I love you, and I know you're gonna hit the stars. Love, Jackie, 2006. That's the whole thing. That was a really fun exercise, but I think I would do it again. It's very interesting to kind of see the person that I was and the person I've become. I'm glad to see that I've grown a bit. I think I'm much less conceited now than I was back then. I've definitely matured a lot. Way less concerned about how many people I've kissed or how many boyfriends I've had or whatever. Less concerned about little things, like drama with friends and stuff. Like, not worried about that kind of stuff anymore. I love that that's in here. Like, even teenage me had to like go into drama about friends. It's really silly. I like to see that I've grown professionally. I didn't quite go down the career path I thought I was going to follow, but I did end up in a career that I do love and that I do well, I think that teenage me would be very proud of that. If anybody is thinking about doing it, do it! Write your letter today or make a video and save it for your future self. I'll record myself talking to my 10 years from now future self. And if YouTube is still around in 10 years, then I will post it then. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it very much. You guys are awesome. You guys can also follow me on Twitter. You can check out my Twitch channel and also subscribe here to see when I upload new content. I'm gonna go have an awesome birthday. Love you guys. Thank you so much.